With us now is Congressman Ted Deutch. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you back on the show.
It's my pleasure to be back. Thank you.
Well, we're witnessing interesting times in history, as always, but I'd like not to date the program and talk about specifics occurring right now.
Okay.
In general, how do you see the challenges facing this greatest democracy in the world, the United States of America?
Well, the challenges are significant, and we have. It seems to me a couple of things that we need to do. While we're focused here at home, we have to make sure that we've got the best educated, the most well-trained workforce, giving people the opportunity to succeed in business, to succeed in careers, to get the education they need, to be able to go to college, all so that we can tackle the really bigger challenge, which is part two, which is our role internationally and being able to compete internationally with countries that challenge us economically, that have been expanding their interests and their business and have been developing into economic powers. We've got to be prepared for that battle, for that challenge, and I think we're working hard to do that.
Well, speaking of education, it just so happens that someone you know well, one of my very best friends in the world, is the President Emeritus of Nova University. For 30 years we are friends, and he's very much in the forefront of transforming education. In fact, he wants me to give you this book he just created.
Thank you very much. Oh, terrific.
And I'd like your thoughts on the need to find employment for returning veterans and to certify and recertify people in different trades and aerospace and so forth. What are your thoughts on that?
Sure. Well, the whole idea that we're tackling now is the fact that we have talented young men and women who serve our country. They serve our country bravely, and they acquire a whole host of skills. Some of them technical, but most of them beyond that. They're leadership skills, the ability to make important decisions in difficult circumstances, the types of skills that will make them terrific members of our economy, of our community. We need to take those skills and then layer to that the specific skills they need for some of the technical areas that are continuing to grow, where we should be making investments as a country. And if we do that, the contributions that they can make will surpass even those contributions they made on the battlefield.
As we sit here, since this is the Shalom show, but individually we are not necessarily concerned only with the interests of one particular ethnic group. Of course, we care about all life, all people, all good Americans and people worldwide, and hope for peace in the future. But speaking about Jewish issues, with all of the increasing challenges facing Israel lately, how do you see Israel's relationship with the United States? Can Israel still count on America, as always, to be at its side as a friend?
Yeah, fortunately, the one thing that's always been true in the United States is that support for Israel has been a bipartisan issue, that we're not forced to make decisions about the safety and security of the State of Israel and the U.S.-Israel relationship based on partisanship or party affiliation. That has to continue. I think right now it is clear, if you look at what the actions that Congress has taken, certainly with regard to Israel's security, with regard to sanctions against Iran, standing up to the Iranian nuclear threat, with regard to interaction between the United States and Israel. You look at those actions in Congress, and you see parallel actions taken by the administration against joint security cooperation, intelligence sharing, the largest joint military exercises between the countries, and all of that is because of the role that Israel plays as our one true ally in the region, as the one democracy in the region. That's why what support for Israel has always been an American value, not a Democratic or Republican value. It needs to continue to be, and I work hard to make sure that it does.
Well, all we can do, sir, is hope for the best for all of us. Thank you so much for being with us today.
You're
I
welcome.
Really appreciate it.
It's always my pleasure. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Certainly.
This concludes our special show for today from on location at the U.S. Army Armory in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm Richard Peritz. Thank you for being with us.
you.